Ooh, let's have a quick peep. Just a quick peep. Ooh, I expected this in New Lanark. I didn't expect it in Lanark. Oh, wow. Catholic. A priest. No, can't see him. So, let's go that way. St Mary's Church, originally built between 1856 and 1859, to a design by Goldie and Hadfield, largely destroyed by fire in April 1907, and rebuilt to the design by Ashland and Corman 1908. It's on the Heritage Trail. Let's go that way. Nice little side chapel, I like that. I like this place, even though it's Catholic. I went to a Catholic school, and then I was out within 6 months. Weird reason. I was only 9. 10. That's nice. It's closed, but that's nice as well. Beautiful. Look at that. Lovely colours. I like this one. That one. In memory of the Simil boys who died in the Great War. Respect. That's great. That's content. That's a new one on me. That's nice. This is a nice garden. This is well maintained. Look at this. Look at this. Now we're doing gardens. From castles to churches to gardens. That is amazing. Look at that. Oh, look at this one. I like this sort of shot. When you take it through. Good day. Am I a professional or what?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful. That's my words. That's what I say all the time.
It's absolutely
beautiful. So them lovely two ladies are going to pray for me. So I just want to warn you, there is no parking at St Catherine's. Let's go that way. That building for me is just not old enough. 1926. Let's go that way. Go on then, just a quick and £5.3 million lottery refurbishment plan was undertaken there. This is to commemorate the First World War lads and lasses what lost their lives from Lanark and Lanarkshire. I had to say it really. Let's go that way. I like it. Let's go that way. It's a town on a hill and it's market day. Interesting, up that way. Mackenzie Close. Close was named after the Mackenzie family, who were hand loom weavers, and he later became the drummer. Interesting little facts around the town. Shame there's so many shops closed. It's horrible. Let's have a quick look up here. Nothing but custody bins. That was a waste of time. Let's go back that way. Very interesting. Bull's Close. Doesn't look like a close to me. In common of the Scottish Burghs, Lanark had extensive common ground shared by the Burgesses. Wow. The town acquired a community bull. Brilliant. This particular bull was kept by the owner. We're at Brewery Close, named after a brewery. When it was sold in 1911, sold at auction included 60,000 pint bottles. They sold for Bass and Guinness. Wow. And that was the brewery. Let's go back that way. Hunter's Close. During the 1880s, I'd just been speaking to a lady up the church about the 1880s. Her husband, her uncle, great-grandfather, is buried in 1880. This man, Hunter, who used to live up there, was responsible for fitting the first shot in Edinburgh with electric light, and an enthusiastic astronomer and builder of astronomical telescopes. He was commissioned to build a telescope for the Astronomy Royal in Edinburgh. Fair play to you. Right, okay, let's go that way. Right, they just keep on coming. From the late 1700s, this close was named after the Ritchie family. I like this brickwork. This close here. Made a living as nail makers. They were made by hand, continuing this craft until the mid-1800s. They were also employed the ironmongery trade and as tinsmiths, plumbers and gas fitters. In addition, the close housed a brewery owned by the Stephen brothers. Didn't we just go up there? Which later moved to a larger building in Waterloo Road in 1870. A small fee-paying school run by John Seton was located at the end of the close. And there he is, making his nails. by hand. Wow, the Society of William Wallace. Look at all this. We're going to have a look at this in a minute. I want to have a look at this white church down here. We're sitting in the middle of a traffic island, just sitting down, enjoying the view. Let's have a full pinnacle of the town. That's the town you're looking at. And I like that man's whittle stick, the bell ringer. We're going to have a talk to him. Yeah, no, and you. This gentleman's from Wrexham, literally 30 miles away from Shrewsbury. Oh, wow. I'm only saying it because I'm whittling a stick at the moment up the road, and I saw that, and then I saw this. So I've done a lot of William Wallace lately on my videos, and that just amazed me. Did you do this yourself?
No, it's a natural twist.
And you know my town crier. I can't believe that. That's amazing.
Where I got it from.
Go on then.
Llangollen. Used to be the town crier Llangollen. That was in a box. And it was sticking out was the horn. They pulled it out, seen that, thought I'm having that.
That's even more information. Yeah. I built a... I find the racecourse very fascinating. Very fascinating. They've still got the tower there. And I had a walk around it. It was absolutely fantastic. And I noticed your stick. I've been noticing. I like the town crier's stick. The whittles.
Oh,
yeah.
That was made by my cousin, by my father. And a silver mounted one. This is my working stick. I'm 89. And my wife was...
Hazel? Is that Hazel? I think, yeah.
It's Hazel.
Hazel. I have a fascination with walking sticks at the moment. Let's go that way. What's up that way? That is a little doggy called the Gurning Dog. And reputedly, the lady who lived next door to the gentleman what lived here hated the dog and killed and poisoned the dog. So what the gentleman did, he presented a replica, put it on his roof, so it looked directly into the lady's house when she woke and had tea. Nice man. If they carry on doing that, I'm going to report them to the police for abusing children. That big gap there is William Wallace's house. Or was William Wallace's house. Should we have a look at his sword? Wow, what a sword. It's an amazing sword. So much history with William Wallace. Was he a myth? Was he a legend? This is amazing. I'm glad I came here today. Wow, so much history. I'm going to have to pause it on these ones. A life of service, because they just take up too much of your time. Wow. The making of a rebel. We've done a lot on William Wallace lately. Yeah, mural. Fantastic. Wow. He looks one mean mother. Here you go, in the footsteps of William Wallace Town. The site of his house. Let's go and have a look. Let's go that way. Let's go slow motion and tell you all about William Wallace. If I trip over, it's your fault, because I'm doing this for you. I'll read it myself later, but I'll pause it like you should be doing now and know the history. Let's go that way. Wow, let's look up that way. Tell you what, you meet some amazing people in this town, the amount of people I've spoken to, including a bell ringer, including a local jockey from the 1940s, 50s. It's amazing, and we've got a connection that we've both served Princess Anne. Let's go that way. No, let's go that way. The Shirley family made their living out of boot and shoemaking here from the 1700s. Up there. But we're going over there. Interesting plaque, but a busy road. Town Hall, founded in 1111, recast in 1516 and 1700s. Bonus content. Interesting. Wide close. In the early medieval times, it's formed part of the Via Regia, which led to Lanark Castle at the foothills now. What's this? What? Amazing. Amazing little town. I love it. I love it. I find that quite interesting. That was on the site of the old New Inn, which was a monastery. Oh, let's quickly go and show you. Let's quickly go and show you this building. Formerly the New Inn stands on the site of the monastery of the Grey Friars, William and Dorothy Wordsworth and Samuel Wordsworth. They are, hey, what? They are the Wordsworths. We might venture up there, highly probably will, after we've gone to see this old building. Wow, this church is built on the land of the monastery of the Grey Friars, founded by King Robert the Bruce in 1314. Wow. There you go. Friars Lane. Amazing. The Institute. I haven't got a clue, but I'm videoing anyway. Would you look at the gargoyles on this? I think they're called gargoyles. Is it another name from... look at that. Ooh. Yeah, there's a different name for gargoyles. If they're not a gargoyle, there's something else, but I forgot. Ooh. Amazing. I am gutted. There is so many pubs in Lanark and they all look fantastic. But I'm on detox week, which is a shame, really. It's a shame. I love that building. Forgot to show you these ones. Now I've shown you. I thought I'd better tell you, it's the Court of Justice. Now, flats. Exclusive flats. I'm just going to take 5 minutes. What a busy little town. A busy little town. I'm absolutely gutted. Every year since the 1100s they've had a day called Lamina Day. And I've missed it. And hence all of the flags I've been seeing everywhere. But the little, we call them shuts in Shropshire. Passages and shuts. And they're closes in Scotland. What a load of history this place has got. What a beautiful example of a moggy miner. Absolutely fantastic. A beautiful car. Is it a split screen? No. Oh, look at this. This is fantastic. I love it. Oh, that is a beautiful car. I've had a few in my time when I was 9 to 12 to 14 years old. But that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Down here I'm seeing a lot of references to Castle Street, Castle Gate, Castle Close. So maybe, just maybe, you just know, let's go that way because them are old walls. The same as them ones. That way. Castle Park Lodge. That means we're on the edge. Where's this castle? Where's the ruins of the castle? I'll find it, don't you worry. I find everything. Usually that way. Interesting word, the butts, because I know what the butts are. The butts was at the end of a lordship's land, and they used to fire their bows and arrows and basically practice, and that's where the word butts comes from. So it was a mound where they used to do some archery. So I know we're on the edge. But we're still going that way. New one on me, but I'm glad we found it. Monument site of Lanark Castle. That way. The stone marks the celebration of the 800th anniversary of the signing of the Royal Charter of Ayr, 1205. I've just been speaking to a gentleman up there about the Royal Charter of Ayr. He thought this today was political, but it's not political. I always thought William Wallace was religion to do with the Protestants and Catholics. Right in the footsteps of Willie Wallace, Lanark Castle, after hearing news of Marion's murder. Wallace, but I never knew she got murdered. Wallace began planning an attack on Lanark Castle. There we go then. That's why we can't see the castle. In May 1297. But what was William Wallace real? Let's ponder that question. This is a lot to read. A lot to read. Amanda's adventures. She would go mad at me just walking away. She would. I know she would. Tell them the history, Tim. No. Let's go that way. I told you we would. We just come across it by accident. On this mound site of the ancient Roman fortification stood the royal castle of Lanark, a resident of David, 1124 to 1153, William the Lion, later kings from which many of their royal charters are dated. Right, and now it's a bowling green. Wow, we'll have a quick look. I like the green edges. For my friends are bowlers, crown green, but I do like the edges. And we're on the mound of the castle. This is the mound of the castle. I wouldn't mind a game of bowls, actually. Nice little train. Shall we rest our tired feet? Customary bench. More beauty. That's beautiful. Let's have this bench. You can definitely see the mound. Went over there, down there. Well, ha! Look what we've just seen hidden. Castle Bank Park. Castle Bank Park. That's a shame. That's a shame that's not up, really. But, hey ho. And as a quickie, before we go that way. As a royal castle, it was very important in the Middle Ages, a centre of justice where the Sheriff of Lanarkshire would administer justice on the King's behalf. It was also the occasional meeting place for the Scottish Parliament. That way. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. From customary shadow, we turn into customary buckfast ball. Lovely. What's this while one walks around one's corner? Welcome to Castle Bank Farm. North Lodge. Give you a quick peep. You don't see many of these. The last time we saw these was in Cadiz. Himalayan cedar. What's this doing here? Terraced gardens and growing area. You know which way we're going. Nice park. But look at this. Bonus picnic area. We can cook here today. What do you fancy for lunch? I like this. Wildlife. This is what it would be like if they didn't do that. Just cast your mind and think about the deer and the stag roaming around here with the castle just at the top of the hill there. We're walking backwards up a hill. What's up there? You can forward it 5 seconds if you want, if you're not interested. Tree of Trees from Her Majesty the Queen's Platinum Jubilee 2022. Awarded to Sylvia Russell MBE. Presented by Lady Hawley. Hawley. Howey. CBE. Lord Lieutenant of Lanarkshire. Here you go. A tree. Shaz. Look what I've just seen. Oh, Shaz. Oh. Oh, my pockets are not big enough. Customary bench. Let's go that way. I find this beech tree quite amazing. Look at all the side. Alive as alive can be. Look at all that side. Dead. Wow. That's nice. What in the name of dilapidation is going on here? Oh, date stamp 1904. Wow. Customary post lady. Post person. Post person. Let's have a sneak through there. I think it's the old stables, but we won't venture any further. Wow. A manor house in the middle of a park or flats. And customary post lady again. She walks fast. Here we go. Here's the money shots. Let's go to this wall garden for a second and relax. We'll just have a quickie. Just a quickie. Promise. I promise, just a quickie. We won't go all the way around. I'd like to. But there again, I can do. I've got all the time in the world. You can forward it if you don't like gardens. Oh, this is going to take me ages to upload. In the footsteps of William Wallace, Wallace Memorial Rose Garden. I didn't promise you a rose garden, but today I am. Roses, 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 roses. bench. William Wallace. You wouldn't give him a kiss. Was that a bit gay? Alright then, let's go that way. See the old wall. And a new fence. And a rose. Animals, pigs in a rose garden. Dirty, disgusting. Customary breakfast label. What's all that about then? Animals. Sticky Willy. Wow. Yeah, we're going down there. We're going down there. There. Sure there's a better way. Sure there's a better way. But you know me. Like to explore. Like to explore. Oh, a whittling we shall go. A whittling we shall go. Down there. Wow. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Where are we going? There's paths everywhere. It's great. Let's explore down there still. I know I'm going to have to walk back up that steepness. Steps to nowhere, look. They're maintained. Oh, I like that. What's that? Let's identify that. Oh, birch. Oh, we could have come down there earlier. We're still going down. What's going on here? Oh, modernism. Rhododendrons everywhere. The lords love their rhododendrons. The lairds, sorry. That's amazing. I'm dreading this. The further we go down, the further we have to climb back up. But obviously, the further you go down, it's inevitable you're going to meet water. The Clyde. With a lovely sandy beach. Wow. Let's go that way. That's fresh. Don't ask. I don't know. I don't know where we are. I'm sure I'm well off the track. Looks like there's a... I don't know. Oh, here we go. Having any breakfast. The river. If we end up in New Lanark, where we were yesterday, I'm not going to be happy. That is miles away from Lanark. Well, 1 3/4. Let's go that way. Reluctantly. The only way is up, baby, for you and me now. The only way is up, that way. Ooh, a suspension bridge, a little mini wooden suspension bridge. Wow. Wow. Oh, I bet some water like cascades down here. What's that? Old gates. Dead end. Wow. Why the suspension at such a 30 foot? Oh, it doesn't matter. Whew, you know which way we're going. At least we're at the top of that. So what I climbed down, I've climbed back up. I just don't know where I'm going to end up. There's a viewing platform. Yeah, we have. You know where we are. There's the cotton mill we did a few days ago. There's the gorge we went down. What's the point of having a viewing platform if they stick trees in the way? So it looks like we're going to be miles and miles away from the car and the food. Should we go back and have another look at the cotton mill? I can't believe I walked so far. That means I've got a big hill to climb. So this out the corner of my eye, so I've climbed a hill. Look at this tree suspended on nothing. Just some rocks. Look at the gnarliness here. Oh, look at that. That's quite amazing. And there's a fully grown tree growing on it. Oh, there's some fantastic gnarly wood there. And there. That's a shame. Another tree, whole tree. Another tree going right up. Beach again. That's I love it. Can you see the face? No, neither can I. Here you go. Give you another shot, different angle. A suspended tree. I find that fascinating. I didn't promise you a walk. We haven't even finished with the town, and we've ended up miles away. Clogs Walkway, New Lanark Castle Back Path, 1.5 kilometres, completed 1995, funded by the District Council. This, oh wow. This section of the Clyde Walkway passes close to steep cliffs. No shit. Oh, we're not going back that way. We're going to carry on up that way. Back in civilization. Cotton mills that way. I'll tell you what I didn't show you. I didn't show you the giant water wheel, so I'm just going to quickly show you that. So yes, we are going back to the cotton mill for a second. We also didn't show you this side with these little cottages, because it was shut on the day. And I'm going to have to go back to the car to get my wallet and everything, so I don't think we'll be going in here today. But what was I saying? The giant water wheel. I know. Oh, what's all that about? Doesn't really matter. We're still going this way. I know it's a long way back to the car. I hope it's safe. I've parked in the cemetery. Another cemetery. I've got a lot more history on it now of that cemetery, speaking to a Scottish gentleman. Look at these lovely little cottages. Everyone worked at the cotton mill. Wow, it's just amazing. Amazing. Do you like the little passing places so people can stand in them? Where the horse and carriages went past. I understand there's a lot of social housing around here as well. Fair play. Fair play. Nice. And a lot of steps going up into individual little gardens. Oh, let's go that way. Never saw it from this angle before. We were down there by the phone box. Down there. And there's lots of it. I didn't show you on the outside. Mainly the gorge and mainly the outside. But they even let people walk around when it's closed. Brilliant. We are not doing that again. That was very steep, but it was brilliant. Go look on my previous videos. The gorge is absolutely fantastic. We went into William Wallace's cave, and when I told that to Scottish people and the bell ringer just a minute ago, they were fascinated that I knew so much. And one of them, a man who's lived in Lanark all his life, says that I've been to more places than him. Big up the Tim. Remember a couple of days ago we showed you Robert Owen. We're not going to show you again. I showed you these locks last time. I just want to show you these locks as well, because I don't think I showed you these last time. I'm sure this place is open, you know. I think it is, and if it is, I think we might even... Oh, do I do another video and attach it to the other video? Don't know. First I want to show you this, because this is what I showed last time. Lock key there. So, picture that, picture the lock there. It belonged to 3 or 4 buildings. Let's show you what it run. That's just fantastic. So they opened the gates when they wanted to spin more wool, cotton, and then closed the gates on each mill. There was a mill over there. There was a mill here, number 3. That was mill 2. Last time it wasn't running. This time, I'm glad I walked down here. We get to see it running. Amazing. This is going to be a long video. Big up the Owen. A couple of days ago, look back on my video, we walked all the way out there, all the way in there, into the gorge, down there, into the cave. WMG and Turner's painting from up there. Look back. It's only bloody open, isn't it? It was shut for refurbishment. Then it was, oh no, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I've got hardly any battery. My battery pack is virtually dead. I'm not going to have enough. I'm down to 18%. My car is 2 or 3 miles away. You know, it's times like this. There's a roof garden up there. It's times like this when I think, I kick myself. So, what I've got a plan on doing now is go back to the car, get all my paraphernalia, charge my batteries up. 2 of my leads broke, so I'm down to 1 lead until I find a shop. And we've been round all year. We've done it. But we haven't been in. We haven't seen the cotton mill. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw what the cotton mills. So in here. And I'll throw you a picture of the roof garden right now. And I'm going to show you the pictures of the cotton mills. A lot of these are office space. That anyway, designers, but oh, I am absolutely pig sick. I am. It said it was shut for refurbishment, and you take a wrong bloody turn down a path and you find out the damn place is open. Oh, I'm kicking myself. Hey, look, we haven't seen them lifts. Oh, see what I mean? See, this is what I'm like. Oh, I'm going to kick myself. That's unusual, see. Brick house, Dudley. Very unusual. I've been there. Oh, I can't believe I'm retracing my steps I did a couple of days ago. That way. I'm down to 4%. I'm not even going to do the left-hand side of the town unless I go back. But I want to be down south for the weekend, which I don't think I'm going to be. Wow, am I unfit, or is it just I'm unfit? That's the old schoolhouse in New Lanark. That's the new schoolhouse in New Lanark. If you don't want to pay the parking fee down at New Lanark, it's only a 2-minute walk. There's a free car park just up there, but I wouldn't recommend it if you got arthritis. I've never seen a dry stone wall sloping downwards like that all the way to the other side. Look how far we've just walked. Yeah, look how far I've got to get back. It's your fault. You make me do this, you do. If you didn't watch, I wouldn't do it. You know, I'll do my clog dancing. I'll do my crochet knitting. I won't have to walk. No, Rant, what's that stone on top of that mound down there? What is that? Oh, Tim. Oh, are you laughing? Are you laughing at my demise of having to do this? Oh, gatehouse. We missed out on this one last time. Let's have a look. New Lanark had its own little gatehouses, look. Wow, I didn't notice them. We didn't do that one the other day. AD 1883. They make some nice flats out of that. This is one of these times you just do not understand. Don't understand that. And we're back where we know. That's a shame, really. It's a replica of an old toll house. We just passed another couple of little toll houses and I didn't video because of the battery. But they really should give that on a penny rent, really. Then it's occupied and the person can do it up. Looks like it's had a fire inside it, but that's what they do in Shrewsbury. They give it on a £1 a year rent, as long as you pay your rates after the first year. Bonus. And now we're back at the toll gate. I did that in yesterday's video. You don't need to see it again. Whoop. What we do need to see as we walk in here is, yes, it's still here after 4 hours. Right, should we get the bin bags out? No, we'll make some breakfast. Can't help myself, can I? I just can't help myself. Independent Order of Rehabits, erected in memory of the Briton of Coralline Tent, who fell in the European War 1914 to 1919. There you go, we didn't do that the other day. This is the mausoleum of Nah, let's... Surprise! Nom 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 nom. Back of gar cooking tip number 42. Back of gar cooking. Jamie Sawyer, this one's for you. Tip number 42. In fact, no, it's not for you, Jamie. It's for Vanished and Ralph. Because this is the type of food I'll be doing when I go to visit. Beautiful. Let's tuck in. Suppose I better mention horseradish, pesto couscous, bratwurst sausage done in a sage and onion, and cheese, bread. Let's read all about Lanark, but you don't have to read with me because I've just showed it you all. So, well, there's Marion. You don't need to know. You know everything. Should we go back into the town now? We haven't done half of it. It's another day here, I think. Bye for now.